Okay, I need to fix this real quick, but while I do that, good evening everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful night, or day depending on what you're doing at. And tonight, where's the chat thing? There you go. We are gonna be doing some tier lists, the amazing sorting experience. No, don't switch chat. No, don't minimize chat. Please, Streamlabs. Do not play with my chat. There you go. That's how it should be. Hi Jidori, how are your things on your end so far? They have been actually good. Yeah. The handling. Today was pretty chill. We actually got some rain going on, which lasted only like 5 minutes, which was super weird, but... Anyway, please capture. Tier maker. Please, where are you? Chrome. There you go. Chat problem is cat gem. As I was gonna say because I keep forgetting. Hello Danny, welcome to the stream. Hey Ko, welcome to the stream. Hey Isaac Fumante, welcome to the stream. Imagine being getting wet for 5 minutes. Make sure to stay dry. You don't want to get sick or something for being wet. Okay, good. It is very good. Alright. I think I'm gonna keep the window like this so we can see the tints and whatnot. Oh no, just calling you stuff you mentioned. Really? What did I say? Did I say something funny? Because that would be a right idea. I'm not funny. Anyway, so tonight we're gonna be taking a look at the new tier lists and see what we can feel that actually seems interesting and whatnot. For example, I have Persona 5, more like Persona Jive thing here. I've never played Persona before, so if I feel this, it's gonna be just because of how they look. Let me rephrase everything I said. Just for you, minus 3, comma 3. Thank you, Danny. Much appreciated. Also, why am I not on my studio content thing? There you go. Good to hear you managing, also being getting with 5 minutes. Good. Oh no, Danny's playing with my brain again. Danny, no. I just started a stream. My brain is not gonna take well all this paradoxical stuff. Anyway, so Minecraft generated structure. Let's start with this one. So here we can organize which ones are our favorite structures. That's what I meant to say? I said I was gonna rephrase? Huh? Well, you kind of did. But it's still the same content. Basically, just structured differently. In a way. Anyway, let's do this Minecraft one. Yeah, I'm so confused. My brain, it hurts. Save it down? No, we gotta do this as it is. Okay, first structure, the chest. All reliable, never fails, got some goodies inside. I don't know why that chest is like a generated structure, but sure. Well, this happened only to me, always. I don't know. There's chests via maps, I guess. They got diamonds sometimes, they do. Sometimes also food, which you sometimes need. I still confused as to what Danny had to say to me, and then my brain. But this is a puzzle. I don't know how to solve it. Okay, the igloo. I mean, igloos are nice when you find them, but usually they don't have anything like useful. They're just like good for decorating, so not bad, not good. Sometimes a good structure. Sometimes they can help as a emergency home. Let's give it a C. No, F it. Forget it. You gave up. I'm sorry, Danny. I'm sorry. Just trying to make small talk. I mean, we can do a small talk. I just don't understand what kind of a puzzle you gave me right here. I'm taking a look at chat just in case I missed something. That's socially awkward too. I don't know. My brain's killing itself right now. Don't kill your brain. Just don't think. That's a better situation. That's not puzzle. Oh. Was it like a joke that did not land? Because I sometimes do those as well, so I can't relate. Not even that. Huh. If you wanna explain to me on Discord, so I can get it, it's fine. I can take a look at it. What is this? Is this a green city stuff? Oh, is it this is the underwater temple, right? Oh, it's the ocean temple. You know, I have never like explored one by myself, so I think they're cool. They're also kind of deadly, as far as I know. They're big, and you can find sponges, I think. So just because you can find sponges, I give them an A. F tier, they got nothing? Really? Maybe I should find one by myself and find out. How am I socially incapable? I mean, it's not biggie, Danny. Don't worry. We can chat about something else while I do this. Oh, the bone thing is from the Nether. I guess they work as a marker just alright, but other than that, it's just like bones. Yeah, I spawn where there's skeletons. I mean, they look good as decoration as well, so let's put it at a C. Sorry for not bother again. Not bother at all, Danny. Don't worry about it. Hey, motorcycle, welcome to the stream. Anyways, how you been lately, Danny? I know you've been kind of busy, but maybe you did something special today. A mine shaft, but those that spawn in the funny terracotta land. I have never seen one of this. I've seen terracotta lands, but never an actual mine. I guess they look good and they are rarer than just a regular mine shaft, so I've been awful. I'm sorry. Haven't done any sort of progress of commissions and shit in what feels like weeks. Well, I know you have been busy with stuff, so let's see, on my ass doing nothing. Is it a motivation thing? They're not that busy, then maybe it's just a motivational stuff. All I could say is that if you wanna get something done, you gotta like start like right now. If you're not doing anything, just push yourself. That's discipline. Okay, so this is the funny desert temple stuff. I kind of like this. I like the design and whatnot. I would sometimes use kind of fix this around and use it as like a base for myself. So just for that, I give it a B. I'm gonna assume this is a desert village, so... Temple is S tier since they have sick loot. I mean, I guess whenever I find one of these is like sand and saddles, I don't get that lucky with these ones. I like how they look for sure, and you can use them again as a temporary base or maybe your main base if you feel daring to live on the desert. Okay, desert villages, a nice thing to see around, especially when you're kind of lost. A. These are desert wells. Yeah, I'm definitely not ruining the mood or anything, totally not. Well, if you feel you're ruining the mood, we can change the topic, Danny. Nothing like changing topics cannot fix. I mean, these things are just there in the desert, and they look alright, but other than that, they like do nothing. They're not even igloos that you can live on in, and they're certainly not bones. Sorry for being here. Not at all, Danny. I always appreciate you being here. I have water. I got some mango juice. Spawners. Spawners are always good. A tier for sure, depending on the spawner, because zombies are like not that good. They can be useful, but... Also, this is for to get farms for desert exclusive survival challenges. Nah, they're very circumstantial in that case. Yeah, easy D tier. We don't need them. I don't think so. If so, I damn well don't deserve it. Well, maybe you wanna change your current mind state. Well, I don't know how to say it, but maybe change your current. Well, I can say you can change your mood, but trade off the negativity and bring up positive topics, maybe. Stop being me? Okay, bye. No, I'm not trying to say that, Danny. Skeleton spawners are the best in terms of getting free arrows. Yeah, free arrows are great. Don't have to invest on infinity. And cities. And cities are cool. They're quite challenging, but the loot is pretty nice, and you can get shulker boxes soon. Just for that, S tier. Now, the ships are also S tiers, because where else are you gonna get elytras, right? Easy S tier, and also dragon heads. Ember Ushi, welcome, welcome. What is this? I have no idea what this thing is. Oh, that's the fortress thing. Fortress stuff. I guess you gotta find this to find ember rods, so... They're not my favorite because they're usually pretty dark and grim and sad. Yeah, they can be a solid B. Why not? And of general fantastic structures because of loot. Yes, they are. I mean, if you're not already geared by the time you reach the end cities, they can be a good place to gather cool stuff. Then Force Blaze and Withered Skeletons and Nether Warts. Yeah, you can get a lot of good stuff as well, but I don't know. They feel kind of empty, and yeah, I guess that's the biggest thing I have with this against the Nether fortresses, is that they feel empty. Just a lot of hallways, and sometimes you'll find a cross section that leads you to another hallway.
Maybe they had at least like some kind of soul lanterns hanging around, or I don't know. They feel empty. I wish they had like more decoration going on. Because end towers have the climbing mechanics that keep you entertained. These are just walking simulators. Mood. Oh, the funny jungle temple thing. They're nice to find. Not too challenging, I guess. The loot is alright. But I don't know, they lack something. I don't know what it is, but let's give it a C. Real mine shafts all over the place, don't have to go that far to maybe find one. And when you find them, they're quite a nice sight to see. Except the spiders. The spiders suck, but it is a solid B. Pillager towers. Laptops are really hard to find, at least for me. Yeah, I don't find many temples at all. And when you find them, I don't think the loot's that worthwhile. So, it may be good if you're starting out and then you'll get lucky by finding one, but... Okay, Pillager Tower. I guess it is a solid B as well, because they're basically a pillager spawner. Yeah, early on they're good. They're very good. Nephew's asking me what I'm doing. Give me 1 second, I need to talk to him. Raid Maker, exactly. We still need to take down that mountain. So maybe I'll get back onto the server this Mondays just to get that. What else do we have? Standard villages, always good. That was a nice place to stay at if you're starting out. And trades. Who doesn't love trades? Acacia villages. I guess on the same tier. I don't think there's like a huge difference between this. I kind of like the desert ones a little bit more because they are rare. Because you gotta have an actual desert biome as well. And again, a nice place to rest, so just slightly like an A+, maybe. These are A, but the desert one is an A+. Alright, wrecked ships. I mean, you can find maps sometimes, so... Bird maps, worth the A tier. You know what? While we're at this, let's put all the villages at the A tier. Ships always have maps. Listen, my travels. I have found some that maybe don't have them. Like I can dismantle all the ship and they don't have a second treasure chest. Maybe it's just unlucky. I don't know. Fortress. Challenging. Sometimes loot is not worthy. So all that's actually good from this is just a portal to the dragon. Yeah, by the time you reach this place, because you're about to fight off the big baddies soon. What you can get is like gold bars, maybe? I missed to the end and get to the good stuff. Yeah, that's like the only purpose this place has by the time you reach this place. So if it had more, maybe I would put it on A tier, but as it is, just like a... It's basically just a portal. Which is SC. Not SC, a B. And the Woodland Mansion. I'm gonna say F, because again, you can get some loot from here. But the time, that one time we did the Woodland Mansion kind of sucked. So yeah, D. And that is this one. Let's save this template. Download image. There you go. The thing about the woodland mansion is to burn it down. That is actually true. Okay. Yeah, it's a D because burnable. Moving on. What else we have? Chips, definitely a chip list. I don't need that many chips to get a good judgment on this. Okay, let's keep falling. Going down. Bleach Opis Perronautas. Bleach openings. I watched only like 3 episodes of Bleach, and then I dropped it because I got bored. I know people love it, but I don't think it's my thing. Chainsaw endings, Perronautas. Snacks tier list again. Most of these are like American snacks, which we don't have here. Favorite candy? We can try this one. Let's do some candies. Apple. Again, I don't know some of this, but I can find some equivalents here, so I may be able to judge some of this. First gun, last gun, straight into the trash. I don't know what these are, weren't in my neighborhood. And all of them, I can help if needed. Thank you. Much appreciated. So Hershey's, cookies and cream. Mom loves these ones, the cookies and cream ones. I think they are alright. I'd rather have like dark chocolate instead. If there's like nothing else, I would eat the cookies and cream for sure. Reese's. I guess same with Reese's. They're an alright candy. I think I have some on my fridge. You really want to? You can change the tiers to the right there. Oh, we can move them to the right side. Oh, you mean you can change the text here? I forgot about that. Thank you, Danny. S A B C D N F. Don't know. Okay, let's put this triple. Excuse me, I'm trying to write here. SSS tier. A B. Let's go with C. Why is this moving my text? C. Let's put this on here at SD. Oh, there's a national tier that says I don't know what these are. You know what? Let's put this here. So I don't know what these are, so skip that one. We got tiers for F. Okay, let me add a couple more tiers maybe for this one. This one's gonna be blue. This one's gonna be black. Oh, the text is unseeable. Let's go with gray then. Oh, please, let me edit this text. E. F. Cookies and creams, Hershey's is amazing. First I've been, wherever I've had them. Yeah, I mean, they're alright. I would eat them if they're there. They're not good. They're above average. Again, mom loves it, so. The letter E in A tier list. Imagine that. Should I remove the E and just leave the F? Just to say straight trash. Kit Kats. I like Kit Kats. They're good. I think so. Okay, let's destroy the E. We don't need the E. There you go. D and F for absolute trash. I would. 100 grand. I don't know what these are. This looks like some sort of Milky Way thingy, but with rice. I don't know. There was about E grades in school. Oh yeah, you guys use the funny letter system for schools as well. Kit Kats are good, especially the snack size one. Yeah, and they come in many flavors, so... I've tried these ones, the classic ones and the Sakura ones. What are good? And chocolate and caramel and similar thing to crunch on top. They're good, but not what I usually go for. I see. Maybe I would eat them. This is the first time I use this word to describe what it actually means. I think that's nougat, if I recall. Oh no, I'm thinking of something else. I think the thing inside the Milky Ways and the Snickers is actually nougat. I don't know. I don't think this doesn't look like nougat, right? Maybe if I had nothing else, I would eat this. Reese's Pieces. This looks like M&M's, but I guess fill up with Reese's. I don't know what's 100 grand is low. We'll never find out. Sweethearts. I like sweethearts. Not my first option for sweet candies, but sure, I'll take them. Actually, because I was playing Neopets back in the day, that's how I found out about sweethearts. Thank you, GameAds. Thank you, Neopets, for filling my young mind with useless candy. Musketeers. I think Musketeers are like wafer and chocolate, right? If so, then I can maybe put it on a C tier. But I remember there's like a candy bar that's just hard nougat, and the way everyone eats them is they crush the shit out of inside the package and they don't open it. Why would you do that? Don't destroy the candy. If you're gonna pulverize it all, you may as well just snort the candy, I don't know. They also have nuts. I like nuts. Sure. Pixie Sticks. I think this is like just sugar powder on a stick, right? Well, let's break it into small pieces. But why? Why would you do that? Why won't you just bite it normally? Not if I'm pulverized dust, lol. I mean, if you're gonna pulverize, please go all the way. Give the candy at least that respect. I tried biting it just straight up. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. Aww. Pure sugary powder used to be popular until they were banned in school because Joker thought it was snorting it will be funny. Wow. So you can snort this. It's hard. Well, then I guess if that's the case, you're justified to break it a little bit. I snorted Fondip one time in middle school. Why would you do that? Candies are not snortable. They will sugarify your mucus. It was funny? Okay, if it was funny then it's alright. S tier. Airheads. I don't know what airheads are. Never had them. I can't read what these are, but they look like some sort of a taffy candy. But it is honestly S tier. Though? Really? Jolly Ranchers. Jolly Ranchers? Are they here? I guess. Okay, I don't know what these are. And maybe they'll taste like. I don't think these are Jolly Ranchers. This looks like brown and have like two names. Yeah, these are not Jolly Ranchers. Jolly Ranchers are good. That's Doodle Ranchers. Taste the poo. Oh, Crunch. I love Crunch. S tier. No contest. I love Crunch. Yeah, I wish they would sell that Crunch cereal again. I love that cereal. All I can find is just Oreos, and that's not the same. Crunch Gang, yeah! Neko. These look like small candy pills, and I don't know. Not a fan of this. D tier. I wasn't even around to experience Crunch cereal. What? Yeah, that was when I was a small little Jidori watching Saturday morning cartoons. But I wish I was there to see and operate all of those. Yeah, that was the best cereal I ever had. And I'll never have anything similar anymore. Sour Patch? Sure, I can have some. Pretty flavorful, pretty sour, pretty kid. It's alright. Yeah, it's alright. If there's like nothing else, I may just eat this. So patches once, it was alright. I don't know who to give them to. Who are you gonna give this to? Nerds. These candies are like my childhood. A tier. You, silly? Why, thank you. Yeah, I love nerds. Give them to nerds. I am not a nerd. I consume nerds. Gotta wish that were me. Are you a nerd, Danny? Good and plenty. I don't know. These look kind of plain. Like, are these mints? They look like mints. Well, I gotta thank you for giving you something. Danny, I always give you thanks for giving me something. Good and plenty, more like bad and scars. Ha ha ha. Dumb candy. You don't even represent your name. I don't know what those are. Oh, well, I guess nobody knows. Twizzlers! Never had this. I don't know what these are. Is that a strawberry? Or this like a... Okay, this image is pretty small, but they look like... stripes of candy? Ha 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 ha. Dan is dying. H. This are the stuff you give to dads like my dad. Yeah, your dad should be a dad. That's for sure. I don't know. Since I don't know, maybe just here. There's an ass? Okay, then absolutely F tier. Oh, it's licorice. Yeah, if that's licorice, I don't like it. I loathe licorice. Dots. Okay, these look like small jellies, right? Are these small jellies? If they are small jellies, maybe I'll give them a C. If I'm in the mood, maybe. They're gumdrops. Oh, okay. I guess I can take this. M&M's. Good for sharing. Good just to devour a bag by yourself. Sure, A tier. They're always like so hard to eat. We don't have dots here, but we have something similar. And what some people would do is like freeze them. And I don't know why they do that. Like they like the crunch, I guess. Yeah, they did place these gumdrops into the freezer just to make them hard. I don't know. Yeah, people here do that. And I don't know why. M&M's are good to share with, especially mixed with Skittles. I don't know about that. What's like eating dots on hard mode DF lol? I don't know. People do that here and I don't understand why either. They would buy a bag of these things and just freeze them. And then be like, yeah, I love the crunch. Or this, spearmints. I guess this is just a chewing gum. I'm not a fan of chewing gum because I always get tired of chewing. If I got nothing else and I need to keep my mouth entertained, then maybe. And skills should not mix together. They look the exact same, but those are two completely different candies. Gum sucks. It's just like if I have nothing to do and I'm bored, maybe I will chew this for a little bit and then get tired and move on. Gum blows. Technically, yeah, you can blow on the gum and pops, exactly. Andes. What is Andes? Are these mints? They look like mints. Mint chocolates? Okay, I like mint chocolate, but I'm not sure how good these are. I would have to try them myself. But just because of the premise, let's put it on B tier. Runs. Are these like fruity candies? What is this? Never had runs here. Maybe they would sell them tomorrow. I can maybe get some American candy and try them out. One day I'll send you a box of American snacks and candies. Oh, that reminds me. I made a Throne page like long ago. I have like never actually promoted it. That page is just you guys wanna like buy me some snacks or stream, and that's it. A what page? A Throne page. It is on my Twitter profile. It's only got candies because that's all I'm gonna be having there, basically. Never heard of that. It's basically just donate to people so they can buy their stuff there. People use it for funding a lot of things like new setup, streaming stuff, maybe food, I don't know. And I've had it there for a long while and I keep forgetting to say, hey, I had this. Maybe I'll do it next stream and then I forget and never do it. Yeah, it's basically a wish list. Okay, Laffy Taffies. Sure, I can eat this. Not my first choice at all, but I'll maybe take this. Oh, was this here? I don't know. Maybe a month or two? I don't remember. And I always keep forgetting each stream to promote it, or at least mention that I have it there. Yeah, like a month, I think. I think I did it after my 2.0 model showcase. Okay, Werther's Original. I don't know what this is, but the package looks awful. It looks like some weird candy you would give to your grandma or something. Actually, I can't literally figure out how the F did I miss this. Those are caramels. Okay, if it's just caramel, maybe D tier. Probably don't suck, but the package tells me otherwise. Oh, these are also in your grandma's candy bowl. I don't like this. Small scores caramels wrapped in grilled plastic. Okay, if it's caramel, it's alright. What? You like the funny strawberry stuff? I love the grandma candy. Oh god, the strawberry things now. I have this, and I wonder why would grandma have this and not any of the other good stuff. So yeah, no. Kisses. Sure, I like chocolate. Not my top tier option, but sure. Again, Hershey's. There's better chocolate. I like dark chocolate instead. It looks like I really have them, and when I do, they are alright. Yeah, I see it. because it's been a while since you last tried them, they're just alright. But the way I remember them is like, oh yeah, it's this candy again. You know what? I'll go to the store and buy me something else. These are what you give to people that you want to kiss. Okay, you guys want me to give you some kisses? Who wants a kiss? Raise your hand. Close this. Whoop. Kiss all like Hershey's, but more weird tasting. Yeah, it's like not enough chocolate. Give me a second. I want a weird tasting melted Hershey blob. Let me find one just for you. Mercado Libre, what is this? Please, not web P. Okay, this one is not a web PP. No web PPs, please. This is a fake PNG. How dare you? Please, I have fake PNGs. Let's go. Where did you download this? Chrome, please ask me where I want to download my stuff. Okay. Here. You guys have your kisses right here. Actually, let's put them on this side. Oh, those are the good ones, really? I remember having those like a long ass time ago. And I can barely remember how they taste. Chrome, please show up. Thank you. Let's get out of here. Nice, thanks for the kisses, Jidori. No problem. Enjoy them. Mike Ike, this looks like fruity candy. I like fruity candy. I don't know how good they are, but just for the premise, I'll put them on the seat here. I also never asked this question since I got distracted by grandma candies and the fucking kiss from Jidori, but if I were to buy you something from your wishes, who would it go to? Me. I mean, because I live in Mexico, the page doesn't actually send me the stuff directly, it sends me the money. But I will use that money to buy the snacks. Mike and X are beloved by my dad. Mike and I are alright, it will be high B, an A high B low for me. Wait. A high B low A for me. I'm sorry, I can't read. So yeah, if they're free candy, they may be alright. High B tier. Okay, I'll take Danny's opinion here. They're indeed fruit candy ranging from lemons, orange, cherries, and strawberries. Nice. Okay, Snickers. Snickers are alright. I may have a Snickers. I'd rather have Milky Way because I think these guys have too much nut in it. But they're alright. Personally, it's like Snickers. Yeah, people have this thing that either they prefer Snickers or Milky Way based on how much they like their chocolate nutty. Snickers are fucking common on Halloween. I fucking hate them. I think they're alright. You could have more better options for sure, but nothing else. I'll have them. You know what? Because I prefer Milky Way, I put Snickers on C. There's Milky Way. Milky Way goes on B tier. It's like the sweat of Halloween candies. So if you eat lots of them, it will evolve into your best friend. To that, Danny, on their own they're okay, but give me something else in my candy bag. Jesus Christ! Almond Joy. I think I had this before. Okay, they're not Snickers nor Milky Way for sure. but I'll have them. I like Almond Joy. Yeah, I think it's alright. I have them before. Baby Ruth? I've never had this. Is this like another wafer chocolate thing? If so, then it maybe deserves C tier. Like Mounds better since dark. Over milk chocolate. Yeah, dark always better. Almond Joy is a bit overrated. Beers are similar to Milky Ways. Oh. Okay, if they're similar, maybe I'll erase them a little bit. Okay, the Milky Way is gonna be a B, and Baby Ruth is gonna be like a B minus. More nutty caramelly, if I recall. Okay. Caramel apple pops, never had them, so I don't have an opinion on them. Very nougaty. Yeah, they may be alright. The both of them. Wait, caramel apple pops are nougaty too. What is this thing? I can't read what it says. It looks like a marshmallow, I guess, coated with chocolate. Oh shit, caramel apple pops. They get stuck in my teeth for genuine weeks. Then they sucks. I don't like getting stuff stuck on my teeth. Although I hate them the same. Okay, so they are tasty, but the price you pay is your teeth. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna assume these are like marshmallow coated with chocolate. I'm not a fan of marshmallow. I would have like anything else over it, but if it's chocolate, it kind of improves its flavor. Mr. Good Bar. Okay, if it says it is good and it's a Mr., then sure. I think this is chocolate, right? Let's put it on all reliable B tier. Marshmallows are only good with s'mores. I guess. I've never had s'mores in my life. Are you like a psychopath and organize stuff within the individual tiers like me? Perhaps. I mean, we share the same brain cells, so... maybe. Mr. Good is chocolate bar with nuts, but a very light amount of them. Okay, it's not too overwhelming with the nuts, so it should be alright. I swear to God, Mr. Good bars are literally just chocolate bars with nuts in them. So why is it called good and bar? Damn, right, I said it! Well, now I got both opinions. And the council has decided this is a B. Actually good compared to other bars. Okay, let's put this on the top of B. That's the case. What is this pink candy? They look like they have a clown wrapping because the colors. It's not bad. Okay, if it's not bad, then it's alright. It's just basic. I can take basic. It's better than a lot of other options we already passed. Speaking of basic, are these pink things basic? Hubba Bubba. Oh, is that Hubba Bubba? Makes good bubbles. Yeah, it's a bubble gum. Okay, if it's a bubble gum, let's see. Again, I just get tired of chewing, so... Tastes worse off before I even put it in my mouth, but... funny bubble! Okay, so they are more like a toy. Okay, let's put them... before generic candy then. Swedish fish. Never had this. I don't know what this is. Looks like chocolate of sorts. Is it chocolate or is it like some sort of jelly? Also, just toy for your mouth, lol. Yeah, you're not wrong.
My younger brother loves Swedish fish. They're a gummy candy with the shape of fish. They taste like cherries. Oh, so it's gummy candy. Fidget toy because it makes you focus more apparently. Does it? So will it chew your brain expands and become better at Fortnite? I think it's supposed to be lingonberry flavored. Swedish fish, I mean. Okay, if that's the case, let's put them on C tier, just next to these jellies. We're giving gum school during set test and shit. Did you feel your brain expanding while you chew? Oh, that's how it's supposed to taste. Oh, today we learned. I felt my brain melting. Oh no. Okay, blow pops. Are these like candy pops with what's it called chewing gum inside? Guess who I learned that from? Swedish fish thing. Yes, okay, I know what these are, and not a fan of them because it's like a double job to me. I need to get the candy and then I need to get the chewing gum. So, nah. Not for me. Fireballs. I like spicy candy. Let's go. Yes, it's fun on paper, but an execution is terrible. I wonder if they have more spicy candies here. Tootsies. I don't like Tootsies. Call me crazy, but This is what a shit back then, literally. You like Tootsies, Danny. Which one is your favorite? I love eating Tootsie Rolls, the chocolate ones. You know what? This is a funny thing, but I think the thing that killed Tootsies for me was actually the chocolate one. Yeah, because I think my first Tootsie I ate was a chocolate, and that kind of marked me for life. This was the best one on an airplane trip. I guess. Then again, there's more options. Yes, Tootsie Rolls as a hot glue in cold weather? Huh. So they are glue. Just flavored glue. Fun dips. I think I've seen this before. Aren't these like candies that you kind of like lick and then use your saliva to stick the funny powder into the funny stick? Because if it's in cold weather, and apparently that's why it was supposed to be used for? What? Danny, no, don't snort the candy. I like this. These ones, if these are the things that I recall, then they should be an A tier just because they were part of my childhood. I don't need them anymore because it's just sugar, but just for the sentimental value, I guess. Tootsie Roll Pop. No. Roll-ups. Okay, I think this is sort of like caramel stuffs. Then you see the fifth primary color for the first time. I'm sorry, I just have my taste buds are weird. You know that. I don't like broccoli and I don't like Tootsie Roll Pops. And I don't like Tootsie in general. Tootsie Rolls Pop. Tootsie Roll Pops are good, minus the pop part. Lol. Yeah, judge me in any way you want. I'm not a fan of Tootsies. Roll-ups, again, if this is like free caramel, I may like it. Maybe a C. They're a high C tier. C for candy. Gushers, I don't know what these are, but they look like
Goo? I don't know. Rolls are just flat tarts of fruit flavored stuff. Oh! See, I think I have something similar to this. Maybe a C. I like fruity stuff. But not that much. People would wrap them around ice cream and then roll would freeze and become crunchy. Gosh, used to be real popular in school. I never had them, so I wasn't cool. Oh, there's a trend going around with fruit rolls up right now. Really? Oh, so these are coming back just so you can add them on ice cream. I mean, it makes sense. Because it's fruity and it will pack up nicely with your fruity ice cream as well. Interesting. Haribo Goldbears, no. Werther's Original. More caramel candy? Sure, why not? It's a D. Because again, they look like grandma candy. They've always been around, it's just that TikTok's made a new discovery with them. Oh! Gummy bears are nice! Well, I guess they're not on the level of Tootsies, so yeah. We can go further. Again, not my first option, for sure. You know, the green Haribo gummy bear is strawberry flavored. I didn't know that until I was grown up as an adult. I don't need many gummy bears to actually tell the flavors of the colors. Heat. This looks like a painful candy. Is this another wafer with chocolate? Gummy bears are okay. They get kinda dull after not too long. I guess. Yeah. When you eat your gummy bears, do you eat one flavor and then move on to the next one, or do you eat all of them the same? Never heard of them. Me neither. But it looks like a wafer, so see. Crunchy, that's all I know. Lol. Both. So you would, which color would you eat first? Butterfinger. Never actually had Butterfinger, so I can't not tell. That's how starving I am. Honestly, I pick a random because I really love that kind of candy. Butterfingers. Waiting for Danny's answer because, as much as as you wanna give Haribo, they don't have any bad flavors per se. I mean, I guess it's not Haribo itself. It's just like in general, I'm not a fan of gummy bears. They're all equal. That's what matters. Equal opportunities to enter to your mouth. Hot tamales. Okay, spicy candy, but I don't know what these are. They look like hard candy. Hard spicy candy, maybe a C. It's like citrus flavors, lol. Rip lemon, except for lime. Oh, never mind, except for lime because that's green, and green is the second best flavor. Understood. Dog, Mike, and Ike's, but spicy. Never had Mike's and Ike's either, so I cannot tell. Again, spicy candy is good. I like most spicy candy. The original lemon head. I heard this. I like super sour, but I never tried them. But blue is always the best flavor no matter what. They suck? Oh well, if they suck, they suck. What was basically super cinnamon Mike's and Ike's? Oh, if there's cinnamon candy, that may put them lower then. It's an FU kind of sour. I kinda wanna try them just so I can experience the pain. No. But enough, I like lemon heads. Really? If I can find them, I'm gonna buy them just so I can die. Tootsies! No. Despite me hating lemon flavor.
I don't know, lemon has 2 lemon flavor, right? Maybe it's so artificial, it's actually good. Satch. Hey, put Tootsies higher. I won't. I don't like Tootsies. What are these colorful candies? These are not Tootsies. They have blue and green flavor. But I can't tell what they are. Well, if I pay you to do that, don't pay me, Danny. Don't. Crunchy Tootsie Rolls. Oh, are these Jolly Ranchers? For real? Okay. 8 here. They're good. Junior Mints. Never tried them. It looks like mint chocolate, but again, it may be bad chocolate. I don't know. Yeah, those are the things I crunched to absolute shit in that one Pokemon stream. Oh yeah, you did. All the crunchy. Good stuff. Ring Pops. I mean, they're a candy and they're also a toy, so I haven't had a Ring Pop in ages. Cheap knockoffs of the king shit in terms of mint candy. Okay, let's just leave them as I don't know what these are. Which I can literally damage it if I'm not careful enough. Lol. I did Junior Mints. Ring Pops! Yeah, Ring Pops are good. Beach. Solid B tier, just because it's candy and toy. What are these? Payday? They look like oatmeal bars. These are not candy, these are oatmeal bars. What the hell? These are not candies. I want to propose to my significant other with a Ring Pop. Do it. Will be the most romantic thing ever. Toblerone. I had Toblerone before, and I think it's alright. It is no big Toblerone for sure. Those are nut covered bars? That's a lot of nuts if that's the case. That's like 90% nut. These are peanut bars with caramel center. It's salty and sweet. I love them. Peanut covered. Yeah, but that looks like so much nut. That's not even a candy anymore. Okay, if they had like caramel inside, maybe I'd eat here. Haha, he said P. Not like that kind of nut. Okay, no peanut. Understood. M&M's with nuts inside? I don't know, I'd rather have regular M&M's. Because these are basically just nut covered in chocolate. M&M's my dad's go-to candy. If I have like nothing else, if I don't have any M&M's, I would go for any other candy before peanut M&M's. Same with the regular M&M's, to be honest. Yeah, but at least with M&M's, you know you're getting chocolate. These are just peanuts. Mamba. I don't know what this is. It looks fruity, but the package doesn't tell me anything. Okay, with peanuts and M&M's, but if I see normal M&M's in the mix, I'm picking it first. Yeah, see? It's because it's classic M&M's. It's chocolate. Milk Duds. Looks like another chocolate bar. Oh yeah, it says Hershey's right here. Is that a fruit letter roll? I have no idea. Milk Duds L. Okay, if Danny says so. That's not Milk Duds. Double L, so I'll believe you guys. They're so effing chewy. Okay, if they're super chewy, I don't want them. One thing is me chewing to get to the flavor, and then the other one is chewing to do the job to get to the flavor. I'm not here to work, I'm here to eat chocolate. Like, chocolate should not be that hard, dude. It shouldn't. It's chocolate. Okay, now and later, this looks like some sort of
candy. Is this like small taffies? No, it's not Starburst. Starburst are right there. WTF is that? It says now and later. Bootleg Starburst, L? Okay, L. Starburst I've had, so yeah. These are good. B, solid B. Can you open the image in another tab? I can just Google it. Now and later candy. They are these things. I have no idea what these are. I never heard of this before. Have a blue flavor like Star Wars. So. Oh no, they are getting into your brain, Danny. They are also Star Wars despite the fact that the Star Wars are better. Maybe the blue flavor is just their selling point. Apple. Apple. Why is apple there? I don't know, but it's a candy according to this list. Oh yeah, there's like an actual page that grades apples, right? They also have a green flavor on like Starburst. Yeah, someone make like an entire webzone that just grades all the apples, and there's so many tiers. Cosmic Crisp Hyper S tier? Well, I don't know which one is this, but let's say that's the one. Washington exclusive, kinda. Oh. That place I couldn't get last time on the stream. What are these? Nestle Saucy Nets? I don't know what these are. Fruit Entheogens. I don't know what these are. FFF Raisnets. Oh, Raisnets are F tier? What are these? They look green. And they have like poop on the side. They are raisins. Chocolate covered raisins? Ah. Okay. I like raisins, but maybe chocolate is like a weird combo. Chocolate covered raisins from Costco are way better. Okay, the Costco ones are better than. Next time I go to Costco, I'm gonna buy them. Toothbrush! Delicious. Would always brush my teeth. S tier. Skittles. I like Skittles. Same case with M&Ms. You can share them. You can organize them by colors and eat them. If I have a need for sugar, maybe Skittles is a good option. The only reason I had them because my friend likes them and I hate raisins just to rape on him. Lol. Makes sense. Always make your friends angry. And it just become a meme in the friend group. Nice. Keep it up. Skills are pog except the aftertaste. Yeah, that's why I guess I would go with other stuff like nerds. They're better. These things taste like soap. I don't like these things. Smarties, that's the name. Smarties. Smarties, sniff. Danny, no, don't sniff the soap. Smarties, I love them. Crush, crush, crush. Sugar Daddy, what? This is a sauce candy. What is a Sugar Daddy? I mean, I know what a Sugar Daddy is, but I mean, in the context of this candy, what is that? Ayo, what? Yeah, it says Sugar Daddy. Sugar Daddy has the same texture as Milk Dot, but on a stick, so it sucks. Very much long. Rip. Okay, this things, absolute F tier. Tastes like wax. Yeah, S tier for they suck. Candy corn is a crime against humanity, exactly. It's like something you would give to your war prisoners to make them confess. I love candy corn! Let's go, all yours, Danny. You can have all my candy corn. Or Danny. Yeah, or Danny. Yeah, more so because you hate them. Let's go! Twix. Twix is alright. I like Twix. Not my first option in chocolate, but I would have it. You hate everything I love. No, Danny, we love the same. We love the same. We love the crunch. See? Everyone here agrees that crunch is the best. Twists are the best. Go into terms of chocolate. Yeah, Twists are a solid one. Twists are generally top of S tier. I mean, yeah, from all, if we take a look at all the other chocolates here, I guess Twix is better than most of them. That's so effing speedily good. Wait, what? Even about Crunch? Really? No, Crunch is supreme. Warheads, extremely sour. Never had a Warhead myself. Are they actually super sour as they mentioned? Or so another can of FU sour candy. Rip. Let's put it next to Lemonhead then. The cookie nougat come with caramel. Oh, some of them are, some of them aren't as much. So it's like a grabby bag. If you get lucky, you lose your taste buds. Whoopers? They should have a meter, like 1.4. To extreme sour? Oh, interesting. Whoopers, oh boy, it's been forever since I had them. They're so good. Oh, 1 to 4. Understood. I think I had this before, but I can't remember how they taste. It's been like ages since I had this. And I remember because one of my aunts brought a lot of chocolates. I hate Whoopers and everyone else loves them. Okay, I don't know what these are, so I'm just gonna leave them on. I don't know what these are. Because I literally cannot remember how they taste. Jork? What is Jork? This package doesn't tell me anything. My teeth feel weird when I bite into them and they have some weird burning sensation in my mouth. Yorks are the best mint candies. Really? They're the best mint candies and I do like my mint candy. Let's put it on a B. Or maybe an A, I don't know. So until I test them, they're gonna be a B. Yours are another Chocomint. Oh, they're Chocomint. Okay, next to ants then. You freeze them, they become the best. Ooh. Wait a sec, I think I remember something. Candy. Malted milk balls. No, don't open that page. I don't want to buy stuff. There's the last one, hamburger. Okay, these look kind of similar to these other candies. Only these are like colored ones. If these Whoopers are like these balls, then I hate them. I don't like these ones. Alalang Whoopers, yeah, they have colored inside. So the thing how they promoted this candy was like, okay, bite into them and try to guess the color before you do that. If you guess it, you win. Yeah, they're like those balls. If they are like these ones that I have already had before, then I don't like them. Yeah, Whoopers are poop tier. Based. Okay, this one is called Zero, and it's like a white chocolate with something inside. I literally don't know what that is, Laneo. Zero chocolate bar. Let's find together. Is that it's like... Oh, wait. Zero bar. Okay, Wikipedia, tell me. Combination of caramel, peanut, and almond nougat covered with a layer of white chocolate fudge. So these are basically anti-Milky Ways. Looks like it. Brother just came into my room and is saying false whoopers and candy corn. Lol. Well, tell your brother that he can have all my whoopers and all my candy corn because I want nothing to do with them. Okay, let's put them next to Snickers because I'm not sure if they're gonna be as good as Milky Ways. Candy corn, yes. Whoopers, no. Great, he says. Alright. We all are happy. Let's save this list. Saved. Apple. Apple best candy. For sure. And next to toothpaste. Okay, what else do we have? Let's check another list. Red candy. Wish tier list. All games ranked, I reckon. Is it literally all games? Power up console rankings? Sure, let's do the console one. Oh, that's like 0 consoles. Never mind. I didn't even see the toothbrush. It went so fast. Instant S tier. Controllers tier list. Sure. Let's do this one. Create. Okay, Wiimotes, not a fan of them. They drift, they're small, and they feel like plastic. And I'm not a fan of motion controls either. Let's put it on a C. Just because they're playable. First foremost, Switch Pro controller the plus dual controller the plus DualShock 2 easy S tiers. We'll get there. They're barely usable. Yeah, I have not used this in a long while. I just use my Pikachu controller instead. Or one of my other generic controllers that I have. Okay, this one is this an Xbox 3 not 360, but this is 360 controller, right? It is. Okay, it feels kind of bulky, but I can play it. It's a B. I've recently been experiencing Joy-Con drift. I've been experiencing it for like a year, and I cannot fix it. As a 6 years of having my Switch, it was never common for me. Was it lucky? You were pretty lucky. Those things drift really fast. That's 360, the perfect controller to hold. It feels nice to use. Yeah, it's a solid B, I think. Can't go wrong with it, but I think there's better controllers overall. This one sucks. This one is just a brick. So uncomfortable. Okay, the SNES controllers, I have feelings for it, but it's so not ergonomical at all. So, as much as I love my SNES, that's a C. It's a brick and not like NES brick. Yeah, it's not even that funny. So the OG Xbox controller, if you sat on the floor... Yeah, sat on the floor and used it like a fight stick. Let's go! Violence. PS4 controller, it feels nice on my hands. I liked it. Solid A. It's alright. I think it's more than alright. It's one of my favorite controllers. Not S tier for sure, but it's good. Sega Saturn, never actually held this controller, but it looks bulky. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. This one maybe as same as the SNES controller. It's a controller, it does its job well. That's how I feel with the Xbox controller. Wii U tablet, this is not a controller, this is just a tablet. D. Yeah, it's just a gamepad. Sony PlayStation controller, sure. This one sucks because it doesn't have the sticks. And you need them for a lot of games. That's a free TV screen, it is. And you can mod it to play GameCube games on it, I think. Watch YouTube in the bathroom in 2016, S tier. Well, you know what? If you can watch it in the bathroom, yeah, sure, C tier. That puts it past this gen. Nintendo Switch Pro controller? I like this one. Good. PlayStation 2 controller. Let's go. Yeah, that's PlayStation 2. Which means the PlayStation 3 controller is here, right? Yes, it is here. I shall play Kirby Return to Dreamland in the bathroom with my Wii U, lol. That's before the Switch even came out. Nice. So yeah, there's some fun applications you can have with this one. By the way, I may need to replace my Wii U's battery soon because I think it only lasts like about an hour and a half now. It's weird that I don't really like the GameCube controller, especially for Smash. It feels weird. Yeah, it's not. It's well, when it came out, it was pretty alright, I guess. I don't know. It's like a B+, A- for me. Yeah, the Pro controller feels actually better. Let's put it on B. NES controller, it's serviceable. It is a controller for sure. GameCube controllers feel flimsy. They break really fast. Especially if you played Smash back then. I think I broke like 3 sticks, not gonna lie. I repeated my assumption with the respective controller, but goddamn, it could not. I could not. I've never played that game. Maybe I should one day. S4 controllers are garbled. They require a third arm. Yeah, I don't know what Nintendo was thinking when they made this. No. Or S tier. Fredillo, what? F tier. Oh. Has anyone used this Dreamcast controller? Because it looks bulkier than the Xbox one. I'm not sure if I like it. Motion controls, not my thing. And not even good for platforming games, so C tier for Wii controller. My friend had a Dreamcast. Yeah, I get it. Did they like it? It's actually not as bad as it looks. Really? Well, I have to try it by myself at some point. This is an Xbox One controller, I think. I don't know, I never had an Xbox One controller, but it looks alright. And the classic Xbox controller, but without the bulk. Actually an improvement from before. Actually grabbable, but still bulky. Has a funny screen on it. It does. I don't know why, or if it's actually for some games using funny mechanics, but it is there. Okay, you know what? Because it has a funny screen. C tier. I give it a mid B, mid C. Mid C seems good. USB controllers required for PC gamers. Oh. Then again, I use my Pikachu controller for my gaming needs. So. I also buy it because I like the Dreamcast. It had Shenmue, lol. I have Shenmue, but I have not played it. Maybe someday I will. Anyway, save, download. Another tier list complete. Can you use a normal Pro controller on your PC? It is not a Pro controller. It is like what's it called? Officially licensed by Nintendo, third-party USB controller with Pikachu on it. And yeah, I can plug it in and just play. That's how I played Pizza Tower. Yeah, it's a Power A, licensed by Nintendo, Pikachu on it. I'm not even sure if that counts as a Pro controller, but because my PC detects it as one of them. I cop out one since I've been getting into emulation. Yeah, it's actually pretty good, and it's been lasting for a long time. Okay, video game. Sure, let's do the video game because it says video game and it has video games. I mean, legally playing games on my legal hardware. Absolutely. You play all your legally acquired software on your PC. Okay, Street Fighter. Is this general franchises? Oh, that's a lot of them. Okay, we can kind of go fast on this. Not even clone this tier list. Shake my head. Maybe it is here, down here, but I don't see it. There's Darkers. Oh, here's Clona. There it is. Found it. Maybe Sonic's right there. Hee. Okay, Street Fighter. I like Street Fighter. Good games. Red Dead. Never actually played it. Maybe I will someday if I can find a copy. Halo. It's alright. I like Halo, even though I only played Halo 2. Grand Theft Auto. Very good for shenanigans and whatnot. Multiplayer with friends. Halo. Oh, what a fall from grace. Good thing I only played one Halo. Mass Effect. Never played it. I have it on my Steam, but I have not touched that game. The Sims. Very good. Very funny situations. GTA, what a fall from grace. I mean, again, I only played up to Grand Theft Auto 4. And that one felt kinda meh compared to the other ones. Also, topic on I've been playing Rhythm Heaven on a completely unreal DS, so just have a nickname Melon DS, and I think just to try it out and stream it. I've seen that game. Maybe I should try it. Yeah, you're right. We'll see. If I were to play DS games, maybe I should make a list on what to play. What did you respond with? Yeah, it is sure, I'll play it. It works astonishingly well, and now the stream's frozen. Oh no. Was it my stream or was it in general? No, I didn't lose any frames, so we should be good. Castlevania. I love Castlevania. Masterpiece. Well, only the good games. There's like the gachas and the what's it called again? The pachinkos and other poopy games that came out. But overall, solid series. Sorry, one more time. What did you reply with? I said yes, I will play Rhythm Heaven. And then maybe make a list on DS games that I should actually play. Curse of Darkness is underrated and good. I should try it at some point. Well, should I actually say yes to that? Yeah, sure. It looks fun. I've never tried it, but maybe not next week, but maybe later. Lament of Innocence. Yeah, there's so many Castlevanias, and I have not played them all, but every Castlevania game that I played is actually pretty good. Resident Evil. If I told you guys that my favorite Resident Evil games were the tanky controller ones, you still love me, because that's the games that I like the most. Resident Evil 4 is nice, but then it became just an FPS shooter from then on. And I never played 7, but So you didn't like racing games? I mean, I don't hate them. I'm just not good at them. I played Elite Beat Agents and I beat it long ago. A best bug will be more than willing to help you set up an emulator. Should I give out about Resident Evil? Lol. Resident Evil is a good series aside from 5 and 6. Yeah, yeah, they're not good games, but I've heard people say that the multiplayer is actually good just because you can team up with friends. But again, they're not Resident Evil anymore. They're just run and shooty game. Bullet on DS and Heaven Rome is criminally easy. Really? But who would do that? We don't support downloading ROMs here. Cop sounds fun though. Yeah, it sounds fun. The having itself is as hard to don't low. Then I guess I'll suffer. Oh yeah, now that I would do that. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, don't do it. The King of Fighters. My Mexican blood is telling me that this should be a masterpiece. But again, it is always solid, very good. Let's be objective, kind of objective here. Mortal Kombat. I like Mortal Kombat. I like my fatalities. As a small Jidori, I had Mortal Kombat for the not NES, the SNES, and I did some good old spine ripping and whatnot. I'm not sure about the franchise right now, but they're good. South American Neo Geo's huge in Brazil, isn't it? Well, I'm not from Brazil, so who knows? Maybe. All I know is that this Latin American game, the King of Fighters, for some reason. BS, I don't know what the BS is. Battlefield? I only played one Battlefield game. It was alright. Not gonna say it was terrible, but... Medal of Honor. Never actually played any Medal of Honor game. Minecraft. Masterpiece. It is the block game. Battlefield 3 and 4 is apparently good, but I played Battlefield 1 and it was ass. Ew, ass. Forza, never actually played it. I see people play it and crash and have fun times, but I've never played a Forza game. Also, Achievement franchises are hard because there can be some masterpieces and some dodgy games in the same franchise. I'm just counting the stuff that I have actually played as my rate judgment. My brother likes Forza, there you go. Yeah, I heard people love that game. Also, why is Vampire Survivors and didn't play LOL? Oh, I thought it was like a versus or something. This is Vampire Survivors, really? Why is this a funny BS that like the Street Fighter thing? No, it isn't LOL. No. Danny, don't gaslight me. I'm susceptible to gaslight. Call of Duty. It is alright. Call of Duties that I have played. Call of Duty. You sleep. I love Call of Duty. You too, Danny. Which one is your favorite? Doom. I love Doom. Doom is funny. Guilty Gear. It is very good. I'd rather have Blaze Blue, but I'll take Guilty Gear as well. Eating fish and chips. The white kind. There's many species of God. Really? How many? Shin Megami Tensei Persona. I played only one Persona game, and that was Persona 1. And I was like only halfway playing it, and I think it was pretty good. A lot. Wait, what? Wait, what? What did I miss? What happened? Shin Megami Tensei and Persona are the same? I mean, like, Persona 1? I think that's the name of the game. Shin Megami Tensei Persona. And again, I have only played the one the first one, Persona. I don't know what this demon summoning circle is. Oh, that's Shin Megami Tensei. No, I actually played Shin Megami Tensei. Wait, no, let's put it on here because I kind of want to play this game. I know interest in Persona. I've heard they're good, but I have never like tried them. Are they called Shin Megami Tensei? Because I think Persona was supposed to be like a spin-off, and then it became its own thing. And from that point, it became Persona 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know how many Personas there are. I've only played Persona 1. And I know this one is the one I play because that's the logo, and I remember that. Wolfenstein. Good games. Even though I only played the ones from the MS-DOS era. Devil May Cry. I only played the first one, actually. It was good. Devil May Cry is a god tier series, sucks to skip it too. I only played the first one. I need to play the rest of them, and it was a long ass time ago. I played at a friend's house. Bayonetta, actually never played it. Maybe I will someday. Lego games? Have I played a Lego game before? Never. Maybe I should. I've heard some of them are pretty good. Lego Star Wars, let's go! Lego Racers, there you go. Those are the Lego fanatics. The Elder Scrolls. This Elder Scrolls games only played Skyrim, and I have only played this game because I modded it. So if I can mod it, the game, if I can mod Skyrim, it is a very good option. Oblivion funny. Yeah, I've heard Oblivion is really funny. Skyrim is overrated as F. I've never actually finished Skyrim. I got bored until I installed mods on it, and all I did was just do dumb stuff around, because it is actually an open world game and I don't like them. Unless I mod them to have a Spider-Man outfit and a Keyblade and a Midna's helmet and all that stupid stuff. And that's because it's very good, because it has modding potential. My GF breaks PCs because of Skyrim modding. Yeah, if your PC is not ready for Skyrim modding, they will explode. Actually, any other Scrolls over Skyrim? Or so I've heard, never played them. Lol. Me neither. Only modded Skyrim. Fallout. Never actually played it. I have New Vegas. I played it like once on my laptop, and then when I had a laptop back then, and then I got bored. It's too open worldly. I don't like it. Maybe I'll play it if I can mod it. Skyrim with guns, New Vegas is the best. So I got the good one. Fallout, I prefer Rise In. Give me a second, I need some mango juice. There you go. Super Mario, great series. I wouldn't say it's like a masterpiece because it's like the best of the best games, but it's super good. Very good. How do you stumble on my messages and not calls? I read your messages, Danny. I read your so I never played them, and the file I prefer Rise In. I did, I promise. Oh, you mean my speech pattern? I'm sorry, I'm dumb. Yes. I don't know. Maybe I get nervous when talking to you. Like I get all flustered and blushy inside. That too. Why? I don't know. It is one of those mysteries. Maybe my heart goes so fast that I start blushing and getting sweaty, and then my speech pattern is like
Also, Zelda is S tier because Breath of the Wild. That's what you say. You can say whatever you want. I'm gonna say Zelda is mid. It doesn't impress me. Again, the only Zelda that I actually finished from start to end was Minish Cap. And now that I was reminded of the other day, Four Swords Adventure on the GameCube, just because I played with friends. And it was all chaos. So that's good. Link Between Worlds on the 3DS is the best one. Minish Cap, more like Minish Crap. See? This is why I have a bad taste, because Zelda. I think the past more like a sting to the ass. No. I'm sure to not play that one then. Metroid! Here. No contest, I love Metroid. Dark Souls. I mean, I've been having a good time with it. Not gonna say it's like my favorite series, but I'll take it. I'll take a Dark Souls. I'm just joshing with you. Oh, you. How dare you? Actually, those games are God. Yeah, Samus is God. Samus is cool, but with and without armor. She is very cool. And she is so badass, she has girlfriends. 2 of them. Final Fantasy. I love the first Final Fantasy stuff. Like, up to Final Fantasy X, I guess. Then the franchise has been kind of dwindling to me. But still, from what it is and the games that they release, it's a good time. I'm still gonna continue my solo marathon, especially now that I figured out emulation. Do it! Play them all! My friend has gotten me into 10 and holy smokes, is cool. Final Fantasy X is pretty good. People love Final Fantasy 9, but I think 10 is actually better. I mean, figured out legally playing legal games on legal hardware. Absolutely, we do that stuff here. All the characters in the game are cool, they are. Every single one of them is your friend. What's the one where the dude goes, me, Conca? I don't remember. Actually, I don't remember which one that is. Sounds later FS? It could be 12 or 13 then. Because I don't remember. It's even a Final Fantasy game? Nah, it is. Oh, did you find it? Which one was it? Dragon Quest, never played it, but I've heard they're good. Maybe I'll play them someday. Quake! I love Quake! Good. Good or very good? Very good. I don't know which one. Understood. Counter-Strike? I played Counter-Strike. Then I got bored. It's good. Great skill, especially Champions. Never played actually Champions because it's like one of those freemium games where you gotta pay for unlocking stuff. Yeah, it's free on Steam, but I don't know. You know, if Quake Champions added Orb, I would absolutely install that game right away and play. Because my boy back in Quake 3 Arena was Orb. Akira Toriyama illustrated Dragon Quest, so it's got Dragon Ball bias for me. Apparently it's actually a good RPG. Yeah, it's a pretty good RPG from what I've heard. Bias. Team Fortress. I love Team Fortress. Very good. Haven't played that game recently because it doesn't get updates anymore, but still fun. Team Fortress 2, man, what a game I missed out on. You can still get it there and play, it's free. I got this game when I bought the orange box game thingy. I went all around the city to find it, and only one store in the entire city had it, and only one copy.
Jesus, no, I think I know why you keep pausing and stopping when reading my messages. Is it because you're so cool? Half-Life. Good series. I like it. Very good. Portal. I have never actually finished Portal. But from what I played, it's like good. Again, puzzles. Puzzles kill me. No, it's because I can't spell to save my effing life. Oh no. Sonic. Only Sonic Adventure 2 battle. All the other Sonics that I have played so far, I'm gonna die. Half-Life more like a 1/3 life. Can you see how half the life has a crystal from Star Fox cameo? It does. I don't remember that. Portal more like Half-Life. Sonic is trash. I would say it is trash, but I can't because it has the cow, the chow. Oh, I can't speak. The little baby garden. There you go. Chow garden. Sonic more like Half-Life. Yakuza. Never played the game, but I kind of want to play it at some point. So speaking of Sonic, I played all of Sonic 3D Advance on my real Genesis. Nice. Did you have fun? Super Smash Bros. Very good. I'm not good at it, but I have a blast. Hearts of Iron, never actually heard of it. Europa Universalis, I've heard of it. I don't even know what this is, I've only heard the name. Maybe I'll never play it, I don't know. For no good reason other than remembering that you had it on your phone emulator thing that was actually legal. It is. Very legal. Hearts of Iron is a grand strategy game. Really? Should I play it? And it was honestly surprising, better than I thought it would be. No. Okay, we're not gonna play it. But let's play Sonic 3D instead. Victoria, never heard of it. Crusader Kings, I've heard it's good. Maybe we'll play it. Company of Heroes, I've heard of it, I'm not interested. Pokemon, good games, very good. I hear strategy and my already flaccid PP becomes negative PP. Is it receding inside your body? Ace Attorney, they're very good. I've only played the first one, but I had a blast, and I'm gonna play the rest. At some point. They're good. So you become a woman. Aww. Mega Man! Very good. I love Mega Man. Metal Slug. Very good. I love Metal Slug. I've only played up to Metal Slug 4, though. Contra. I love Contra. Contra, go, come here. I'm gonna play Contra someday and suffer again. It turns me off so much I become the opposite gender. I become unbased. Oh no, not unbased. As long as based, it is. Also, why is Yakuza? Yeah, it's on the haven't played list, but I'm gonna play eventually. Metal Slug 3 is best. 3 is the one with the zombies, right? And the aliens, if I recall. Yep, yeah, that's very good. I actually have that one on my Switch. Think. Toho, very good. It's painful, but it's a good pain. Sid Meier's Civilization. Never played it. I have one for my Switch, I think. I just wanna see Candy nuke the world. That shit masterpiece tier. At least Yakuza 0 and 1 are. I also forgot to do this. Hydrate. Okay, this is my last sip of water actually. Posture check. My posture is fine. I don't move that much again. But I'll take the stretches. Thank you, Danny. Much appreciated. I can get more water later. Anyway, Last of Us. I kinda wanna play the first one. I'm not interested in the second one. Still have 50 franchises to go through. We do. Last of Us, more like Last of What's Left of a Good Company that makes a remake of a game that's less than a year old. Yeah, I don't understand why. Having so many games to remake, they decide to go for that one. Uncharted. Never played it and I'm not sure if I'm gonna play it. Crash Bandicoot. It's good. I'm not gonna say very good, but it's good. Last of Us, more like Half-Life. Uncharted, more like Uncharted. SimCity. I've only played one SimCity and that's like a very old one from Windows 95, I think? I don't know. It is good. You can summon Godzilla and destroy the city. SimCity, more like the joke's getting old and it shows. Hehe. FIFA. I'm not gonna play FIFA games. I think I mentioned this story before, but I actually went into an official FIFA tourney at one point. Even though I don't play FIFA, the only requirement for you to get into that contest was to get a funny. What's it called again? Sorry, I'm trying to look for the word for it. It was like a Q&A competition about FIFA lore. Like, when did this team won the championship of '69? I don't know. I entered an official FIFA tournament. That's what happened. And the requirement for that was you do a Q&A online. And if you get if you got one of the best times to answer, you were automatically in. And so I did, and I googled all my answers in record time. And they called me and they say, "Hey, guess what? You're in." All right, where are you gonna do this? You're gonna go to downtown. You're gonna go to this cinema because you're gonna play on the big screen with a lot of other players. And so I did. And guess what? I got eliminated first round. I don't even know how to shoot the ball. I just entered with all the confidence in the world to look badass, and I lost. But it was alright because everyone who participated in the tournament at least got like cinema tickets and other coupons. You're having fucking story of a lifetime and you somehow won. Nah, I was not gonna win at all. I don't play FIFA. I just thought it was gonna be funny if I were to like enter that tourney for some reason. And I did. And I got free coupons out of that. Like, opponents try to read you, but you can't. I mean, they probably saw me playing funny and were like, "What the hell is this piece of trash doing?" I don't even know how to shoot the ball, so I was just pressing buttons at random. But hey, I got free coupons, and those gave me discounts on movies and actually some free popcorns and other candies and snacks. So 100% worthy. Would do it again. Yeah, I entered confident like that I was not gonna win, but I went with all the confidence in the world that I at least was gonna have a good mask. Pretend that you're playing something devious and get in their head. I tried, for sure. I was like, yeah, you cannot win my team. My team's gonna be who did I pick back then? I think I picked a Panama or something. Panama, Uruguay, Paraguay. Do they even have football teams? I don't know. But I picked some random team. Anyways, Age of Empires, that's right. Good games, I like them. They're good. International Superstar Soccer! Football. $50 franchise speedrun, let's go! Age of Empires is a masterpiece. 2 is the best one, I think. Age of Empires 2. 1 is funny because you have the funny old man that makes funny voices. Ha ha ha! Ronaldinho Soccer! Need for Speed. I've only played Need for Speed Underground. The get low, get low, get low, get low. It was good. That was fun time. I thought Age of Empires was like Rachel Lanes or something. Dude, same. Holy shit, dude. I know. That was the game of all time. Batman. Never actually played an actual Batman game. Well, I did play Arkham City with a friend, but it was like for a little bit. So I may play the Batman games. You did? Holy shit! Injustice. Never played Injustice. Maybe I play at some point. Midnight Club. I don't know what this is. Sounds sexy though. Manhunt. Never played it. I don't know what this is. Gran Turismo. I played it once and I got bored. Not only did you play Need for Speed Underground, but you also only remember that fucking song, LMAO. It's like the song. That is the Need for Speed Underground song. Shadow of the Colossus: The Last Guardian. I have not played the remake of that game, but I played the OG one. I'm not gonna say the map was pretty empty, so that's not good. But the fights were pretty fun. That shit was how my fucking childhood. Tell me, how much did you customize your car? I don't Need for Speed Underground was literally underground in terms of popularity. No, it was fun. I don't play regular car games, but that one was pretty fun. Bioshock. I have not finished Bioshock. I played it long time ago, the first one, never finished it. But I may actually get back to this. Because I ain't ever seen anyone talk about it. I better customize my cars. I did all the races just to get money to customize my cars. But my dad, on the other hand, ooh, your dad was tuning those cars. Stalker. I heard about this game, but I don't know. Metro, same thing. Spyro. I never played Spyro, but I may play that at some point. Guitar Hero. Never played it, I'm not gonna play it. I don't have even the guitar to play it. He be in my room 24/7 playing Need for Speed Underground on my PS2 when I was little. Well, he loves that game. See, it is a good game. It is pretty fun. And you get rewards for playing all the races and all that stuff. So no matter what you do, you're gonna have a blast with Need for Speed Underground. Warcraft. Warcraft was good until they ruined it. Warcraft was, for me, up to Warcraft 3, because I don't care about World of Warcraft. I know Cole likes World of Warcraft, but I tried to get into it and I just couldn't. Still, very good. No Guitar Hero rip. Damn. Hehe, nervous Larry. It's fine. If you like it, it's fine. Again, and Warcraft is not for me. Titanfall. Probably one never played. Reminds me a lot of Lego Universe. Really? I should remember for liking a game? What do you mean? You like Need for Speed Underground too, and now we have something that kind of shaped our childhood. So I'm gonna absolutely remember that you played that game. Without mentioning it. I mean, Ko has mentioned that he plays World of Warcraft, so otherwise I wouldn't have known about it. Though Universe was an MMO that was super fun. Oh, was. Well, rip game. Unreal Tournament. Never actually played the game. Is this thing still around? Unreal? I don't know. It's shut down. Rip. I actually do not remember when. He mentioned every now and then that he was playing World of Warcraft. Or Elgin is. I don't know about the tournament now. I don't think the tournament is running anymore. Gears of Wars never actually owned that game, and I don't have an Xbox to play it. Oh, that's my. Oh wait, is this on Xbox 360? Maybe. Gears of War is a super sweaty game exclusive to Xbox on PC. But is it on Xbox 360? If that's a thing, then maybe I can play it. I paid Gears 4 for like 2 seconds of my cousin's Xbox. Yes, okay, maybe I'll find a way to get it and play. Metal Gear, I love Metal Gear. Even though I only played Metal Gear the Twin Snakes, I love the Twin Snakes. And I kinda wanna get into playing the series at some point. I like the reloading mechanics where you can get a critical reload if you time it right. Critical reload? Like just show up 2 max at the same time? Darkstalkers, I love Darkstalkers, even though the franchise is long dead. It's like faster. Oh. StarCraft. It is good. I'm gonna say I don't enjoy it as much as Warcraft. But I love the classic one. Rainbow Six, I'm not gonna play this. Assassin's Creed, maybe I'll play Assassin's Creed. At some point. Darkstalkers gave us like at least 50,000 entries in Rule 34, so instant masterpiece. Well, I can't discuss that now. Yeah, masterpiece. Watch Dogs. I'm not gonna play this game. Dishonored, I don't even know what this is. Bravely Default. I wanna play this game. I've never played it, but I will at some point. Left 4 Dead. Good game. Even more fun with friends. More like this. Understood. It was let down from what I heard. Oof. RIP. Kingdom Hearts. Only played 1 and 2. And none of the other spin-offs and mangas and movies and whatnot around it. I liked Kingdom Hearts 1. It was good. Maybe I should play it again if I can set up my PS4 on my current streaming desktop thingy. Add Lightning McQueen into Kingdom Hearts 4 Plus. Cursed. Can't wait to see that. Madden, not gonna play this. NBA 2K, not gonna play this. I forgot the name. Wrestling. WW. I kind of wanna not play this, but make funny characters and make them fight. WWE Wrestling anime. I wanna see Tall Matter run over Sephiroth, turning him into a flat pancake on the road with his backward driving skills. That would be funny. Oh, sorry, I hit my microphone. NHL, I don't care. Baseball, I don't care. UFC, I don't care. Inazuma 11, I'm probably not gonna play this game. Arma. What is Arma? It sounds familiar. I don't know. It's here. Ghosts and Goblins. Absolute amazing masterpiece of a game, but super hard. That was likely funny. Military simulator. Understood. Maybe I won't play it then. I don't know what this logo is. Is that Felix the cat? I don't know. Banjo-Kazooie. Maybe I'll play it at one point because people love Banjo-Kazooie. Donkey Kong? I love Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is good. Fly Cooper is great from what I heard. I don't know what that is, but I'll believe you guys. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I think I have this game, but I have not played it. Maybe I will at some point. Mount and Blade. I don't know what this is. Sounds like a medieval game. From hit Sony PlayStation exclusive franchises like Cooper. D&D but Star Wars is what Knights of the Old Republic is. Oh, interesting. I don't know shit about it other than that he was in PlayStation All-Stars LOL. Was he? I don't remember about that. I played that game like once. And it has the sad Dante, so it's like not good. Star Wars Battlefront. Not interested. Total War. This is a strategy game, right? If I recall. I mean, maybe? Who knows? Ace Combat. I'm not against it. Maybe I will. It is fun, but stressful. Let's go. Welcome to Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is alright until you get bored and then your village dies. Again, it's good for what it lasts. Ace Combat is God tier? 2 is the best? Well, I guess we can try it. Fire Emblem. I played it. It was alright until I married Lucina and then I stopped playing the game. That's the only Fire Emblem that I played. Hey, speaking of Animal Crossing, mailbox. I need to check my mailbox. I'm sorry, Danny. I'm so sorry. Do you remember me? I do. I'm sorry. You seem to remember others. I mean, no one else is sending me stuff on Animal Crossing, as far as I know. God of War. Not Animal Crossing, but in real life. I remembered you, Danny. I remember you literally every single day. Don't worry, I'm not gonna forget you. It's literally a year since I played Animal Crossing. It's been. I have not played that game since last time I played with you guys. God of War. I like God of War. I played up to God of War 3. It was fun. Just mindless whack and smashing. Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi. It was good. I think I only played Budokai Tenkaichi 2. Dragon Ball Z Budokai. It is not as good. Let's put it on mid. Naruto Ultimate Ninja. I'm not gonna play this. Not Naruto. Clona. I like Clona. It's good, pretty good. All the wahoos and dippidoos. Where's Fighter C? Actually, yeah, where's Fighter C? Blaze Blue. I love Blaze Blue. The story is a mess, but I love the characters and the fighting. Metal Fury. Metal Fury is alright. It is not King of Fighters, but it's a close competitor. Yeah, there's no Fighter C here. Final Fight. Do they still make Final Fight games? I don't know. I only played it once and I don't remember what it was. Actually, I must play a Dragon Ball game and they got 2 other Dragon Ball games. RIP. Out of Fighting? I don't think they make Out of Fighting games anymore. Never actually played it, to be honest. Never played Streets of Rage either, but maybe I will. Burnout. I played this game. It's alright. It's just mindless crashing. I'm gonna say good. Because it keeps you entertained. Virtua Fighter. Never played this game. Maybe I will someday. Tekken. I'm gonna say mid. I know people love Tekken, but I just can't get into it. Star Fox. Star Fox is good until Miyamoto decided to do some weird stuff with it. Tekken's just hard. It is hard. The only good thing about it is the pizza. Human. Eat it. F-Zero. Good. Too bad the franchise is dead as well. I want to get into it, but it looks overwhelming to get into. Like Fate, lol. I guess. Why not start with Tekken 1? At least they're numbered, so maybe that will help. Silent Hill. I like Silent Hill. I've only finished the first one. Maybe I should check the rest of the franchise. Oh, and the funny one that was actually the department that I mentioned the other day. That's the Silent Hill game. Yeah, it's called The Room. Silent Hill: The Room. And I never finished that one. Dino Crisis. I actually don't remember the plot of this game, but I do remember me having a blast killing dinosaurs, so I'm gonna say it's good. Dino Crisis Resident Evil with dinosaurs is cool from what I heard. It is pretty cool. I just spent a lot of time in one spot just farming dinosaurs just to get a lot of money, just to get the overpowered guns. But I don't remember what the plot was all about. I think it had to do with some time travel shenanigans, and that's it. Duke Nukem. I played Duke Nukem like a long ass time ago. And it was good. Postal. Never actually played Postal. Will I do? Maybe. People say it's good. Shantae. I played Shantae. Shantae is actually pretty good. I've only played Shantae's and the Pirate's Curse, by the way, but still, I had a blast with it. I don't know what Heroic Hexen is, so It's more so like it's scary to play because other people have been playing Tekken for literally their whole lives. Yeah, I don't care about that. Shantae! Yeah, I mean, if people are being just asses and not gonna say letting you win, but at least not just pancaking you when playing fighting against them, I can see why you would not get into it. Pac-Man! Or feel for more R34 Pogo masterpiece. Oh yeah, there's a lot of Shantae stuff. Pac-Man is pretty good. Tetris. Tetris is pretty good, but I suck at it. It's a classic. Serious Sam. It is weird, but it is good. And it's supposed to be weird, so that makes it good. Bomberman. I have not played Bomberman in a long ass time, but it is good. Give me a second. I need to stop. Excuse me. Let's check something.
Sorry about that. I'm back. No, it was nothing too serious. I just had to take care of some nephew stuff. Let me check what I missed. I've been joking, it's literally a piece at this point. There's where Jay's cursor is hovering over right now. I was not checking where my cursor was in. Anyway, let's go back to Excitebike. Not gonna play Excitebike, not gonna lie. Splinter Cell. Maybe I will. I heard people like this game. Mobile Ultimate Alliance. What is this game? Never heard of it. Not interested. Yeah, don't worry guys, it was nothing serious. Just some nephew stuff. That's been kind of reckless. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon. Sure, if there's Splinter Cell here, we can do Ghost Recon as well. Ultimate Alliance copy it with RPG stuff. Really? Maybe let's put it here. If I can find a way to play it, maybe. Wasteland. Adventure in post-nuclear America. I don't really care. Sounds like open world stuff. We're hovering over something that's been confirmed to be real. Can we get much higher? The One Piece! One Piece is real! I don't know what this symbol is. It looks like a shoe brand. Perfect Dark. I kinda wanna play Perfect Dark. I've heard it's good. One Piece Pirate Warriors. Sure, why not? I have a One Piece game, I think. Maybe it is this one. Yo, JavaScript 2! Knights? I don't have a way to play it other than doing funny stuff on PC, but maybe at some point. Jack and Daxter, I heard people love this game as well. Maybe I will play it. These are just a big maybe I will. I'm not gonna guarantee you that I'll play them. Succumb, use Navy SEALs. World War 1 game series. I don't know what this is. Jet Set Radio. Maybe? I don't know. I played it on PS2 for a bit, but it was too young and dumb to understand what it was supposed to do. Lol. I haven't played Jet Set Radio, but I've heard it's good and people love it. Splatoon, not really interested. Well, I played it once, and I couldn't get into it. Jet Set Future was awesome. Alright. 2 confirming that it is a good game. Fear. First Encounter Assault Recon. I don't know what this is. Crisis. I've heard this is like a good shooter kind of game. So maybe? Granblue Fantasy, we played this game. It was good. Is this Versus or is this the gacha game? I can't tell. Well, it's a franchise, so I can only base my opinion on the fighting game. It was very good. I liked it. Dungeon Fighter Online? Never heard of it. Brother in Arms? Never heard of it. Neo. I heard Neo is good, but I've never played a Neo game. Amnesia. I haven't played Amnesia, and I have it, but I have like not set myself to play it. Maybe I will. Gland Brew Fantasy. Monster Rancher. Kinda wanna play a Monster Rancher game, so yeah, at some point. Top Gear, I played Top Gear. Like a long ass time ago. It was good. Okay, we're almost done with this. Only like 50 more. Early 2010's PewDiePie memories just came flooding back by looking at that game title. Top Gear? Horizon Chase? I have no idea what this is. Dead Space! One day I'll play it. I have not the remake, but the OG one. Oh, Amnesia. Oh, with the funnies. Oh, I'm so scared, guys. Yeah, I remember that. Good times where everyone had a scare cam going on. Rock Band, not interested. But the rapper. Maybe I never actually played the game. Good old PewDiePie times. Good times. Blood. I don't know what blood is. Well, I know what blood is, just not the game Blood. The Witcher. I have the games, but I have not played them. At some point I will. Bloons Tower Defense. Hey, guess what? We just played that game. I'm gonna say it's good. Kept me entertained. It's been using the OG logo. Yeah, look at this. Looks so old. Blood is a brutal, fun game. I recommend it. Okay, if you recommend it, I'll give it a look. One day. Dragon Age. At some point. Baldur's Gate. I have Baldur's Gate, I think, one of those games, but never actually played them. Worms. Worms is fun. I like Worms. It's good. Especially for Halloween. Nice. Ultima. This series is so old. I've never played the games, but I've seen people play them. And they're kind of weird. It's like very old RPG stuff. Yeah, Ultima, exactly. Five Nights at Freddy's? Not gonna play this. I don't care. Ape Escape. People say they're good, so maybe I will. Super Monkey Ball is monkey. Let's play Monkey Game. That's not a good series. Yeah, it's just like stand there, do funny stuff with your cameras, and don't die. Shenmue. One day I'll play Shenmue. Go here. Atelier Games. I played Atelier Ryza, which I have not finished, but maybe I'll bring it to stream at some point. Auto Security Breach. What is Security Breach? Ape Escape Security Breach? SCP Security Breach? Why did I miss something? FNAF Security Breach. Oh wait, is that the game with the funny kid that escaping the police girl for some reason, even though that's like the right thing to do? I suggest FNAF Security Breach since it's like a Pokemon Scarlet Violet of FNAF. Yes, you did. Maybe yeah. It's actually not a stand still and die game. Only that game. Sakura Wars, never actually played it. Football Manager, I don't care. Prey, I don't even know what this is. Digimon Rumble Arena, never played it, and not sure if I'm interested right now. I was goofy enough for Joel to check out who has negative interest in FNAF. Oh. Well, if Joel played it, then it means it should be good. Flat Out, I don't know what this is. Dead of Defeat, I don't know what this is. This guy, I played this guy. They're good but super grindy. If you don't mind grinding, you'll have a good time. This guy, exactly. You play as this guy. Tales of. I've only played one Tales of game, and that was Tales of something for the PSP. I forgot the name. And I played until a certain point, then my PSP kind of died, and then I kind of forgot to keep playing. It was good. I thought it was pronounced this Gia. Bird noise. And I think someone just whistled outside for some reason. Horizon Zero Dawn? I don't care, to be honest. Valkyria Chronicles. It looks fun. One day I'll play it. Dragon Ball Z, The Legacy of Goku. What the hell is this game? Never heard of this. I may take a look at this. Is it a Tales of series absolutely possible to get into? I mean, you can. It's like Final Fantasy. Each game is like its own thing. I'm thinking of a different RPG franchise. Maybe it's a different one. Yeah, you can absolutely play Tales of games. Dragon Ball Raging Blast. Never heard of this one either. Dead Rising. I've heard it's good. Maybe I'll play it. The Binding of Isaac is very good. You go up here because you're pretty entertaining. Dead Rising is a silly zombie game. It is. You can make a funny weapons and whatnot. if I recall. Prince of Persia. I've only played like the OG one, longest time ago. It was good. It is co-op. Is it co-op? Nice. Driver. Is that a driving game? I don't care. Spelunky. Spelunky's alright. There's like hour-long videos for a certain RPG franchise that it's just how to get into the franchise. Really? Why not start from the beginning, I guess? Ah yes, Dry 3, Good Times, Spunky, Pretty Pug, True Crime, I don't know what this is, Clock Tower, I've heard it's good, maybe I'll play it at some point. X, I don't know what X is. Yeah, the Clock Tower, Near. One day I'll actually play for real, Near Automata. I never actually finished the game because I moved on to other games. Tomb Raider! Same. Dracula X? I mean, we already have Castlevania. But then again, this list is like not keeping track on their franchises. There's like 5 Dragon Balls going on. Play Dragon Guards first since it's important from the start. Will do. Nier's Ultimatum. Sniper Elite, I don't care. Diablo! I love Diablo. Up to Diablo 2, then I don't care about Diablo 3. Very good. Diablo 1 is wonky and stupid, but it's good. Diablo 2 is perfection. Sniper Elite, more like tactical shooting simulator. Wait, what? Anyway, moving on. State of Decay, I don't know what this is. Babel, I don't know what this is. Chivalry, something and something, I don't know what this is. Will you be a grunge or will you be a saint? I'll become a 2B. Samurai Shodown, I like Samurai Shodown. You can insta-kill people if you slash right. Medieval Combat. Okay, Medieval Combat. It may be funky and silly, so let's go with it. Maybe I'll play it. Dynasty Warriors. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play a Dynasty game. Space Invaders. Space Invaders is alright. I'm gonna say it's mid. It's just playable. Not my favorite game for sure. What's a hunting game where you can shoot icicle beams into deer buttholes? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? That sounds like a superpower thing. Monster Hunter. I'm gonna say, I played it, I did not like it. Be sure to burn me a steak. It's bad. I tried many Monster Hunter games and I just can't get into them. I feel so slow and sluggy. Let me show you. Monster Hunter Weird Champ? Man of War, I don't know what this is. It sounds like another shooty game. Command and Conquer, maybe another shooty game? Rage, I don't care. Undertale and Deltarune. They're very good. I don't pay attention to the fandom, so this is just my own gamer opinion. Command and Conquer is an RTS. Yes, it. Okay, maybe I'll play it. Strider. Sure, let's put it here. Then I should play that Strider game. Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur was alright, I guess. I'm gonna say it's mid. Then again, I'm not too fond of 3D moving fighters. Rocky Cold Era. RTS. That means it's gonna be fun. Oh, it was Skyrim. Wait, what? Which one was Skyrim? The X? What did I miss? Oh, there's Drakengard. Let's go. At some point. No, this. Let's check the link. Oh, the deer, the ice deer thingy. Okay, that was funny. Ratchet and Clank. People say it's good. Maybe I'll play it. Armored Core? I have Armored Core, but I have not played it. I got like a ton of games from sales and whatnot. Not actually physical games, from like your flea market stuff. And I have Armored Core there, I think. Slightly funny. Not really funny such. It is funny. I mean, again, it's short and to the point, so it's like a hee-hee. Ratchet and Clank 1 is the best. Then maybe I'll try it. Dragon Ball Xeno Saga. This one was alright. Only played the first one. Naruto Uzumaki Chronicles. I don't care. Daytona. Gradius. Gradius is good. It's a good franchise. I've seen every single Dragon Ball franchise except for Fighter C. Actually, yeah, this is not here. And I went from newer tier list to oldest, so at least it should have added here. There's another Dragon Ball here. That's Dragon Ball Japanese name that I don't understand. That's the last Dragon Ball, by the way. Okay. Double Dragon was fun. No, not me, it was fun. Danganronpa. I never played a Danganronpa game. I've heard they're good, but rival schools united by fate. I don't know what this is. Kirby. You go into very good. Even though I only played like a couple games, I've had a good time with them. Any dialogue heavy it is. It's like a visual novel with detective stuff. And they kill each other, if I recall. Shovel Knight was fun. It is a good plus for sure, Shovel Knight. So then, hell no. Ew. I like reading. Maybe that's me because I love reading books and I love reading visual novels, and that's why. Little Big Planet. Never gonna play it. Not gonna lie. Super Robot Wars. Sure, we can play that one at some point. I hate words. I don't like reading. Are you in a crusade to stop books existing? Advance Wars was fun. I have not played the remake. Is the remake out already? I don't know. Here. Oh, dude, speaking of Kirby. Syndicate. I don't know what Syndicate is. Oddworld. I don't know what Oddworld is. Insurgency. I don't know what Insurgency is. Chrono Trigger. Very good. I would almost say masterpiece. No, you know what? Chrono Trigger is a masterpiece. Chrono Cross is poopy, but Chrono Trigger is a masterpiece. Reha was talking about some multiplayer Kirby games on the DS. You find a way to play them. I think we might be able to do those with some tinkering. Let's go! I'm up for it. Sure. Oh, it's a wacky game. It's about saving friends and it's good. Alright, let's just put this here. Oddworld. Oh, did I drop it? I did drop it. Where's Oddworld? There you go. Here. Gundam Versus. Oh, this is like the Overwatch of Gundams. I actually wanted to play this game, but the it was like region locked and I couldn't play it when it came when the beta came out. Maybe I will if they put it again. And Oddworld like Dwarf Fortress 0.5 or something. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, it's region locked for some reason. Yeah, it is. Fortunate. Overwatch, I played the game. It is alright. I stopped playing longest time ago. So for what it is good, but I know the state of Overwatch right now. Yeah, it's a game that exists right now. People play it, and that's it. Red Faction. I don't know what this is. Letter R. The letter R of Roomba. I don't know. Overwatch is a game of all time. May Sabati, and I didn't know Overwatch 2 existed until this year. You know what? Yeah, that's why it is on good tier, because of all the funny R34 that it spawned. Faction is a game where you can break the shit and fall over? Alright, let's go. One day. I love Star 2. Stormobic, I don't know. Risk of Rain. I'll play Risk of Rain at some point. I have Risk of Rain 1, but I have not touched it. The pixel quality R34 has produced is insane. All the Thicks. Commandos. I don't care. Borderlands. Number 1 is fun. I'm gonna say that's the only one that I played. The Borderlands 1. And I know it went downhill with Borderlands 3. Max Payne. People say it's good. Maybe I'll play it. Borderlands 1 is good. 2 and 3 are meh. There you go. Good thing I never bought the other two. Isn't Risk of Rain like some anyway fighting type game or something? I think it is like some sort of a roguelite or something. Rayman. Never played a Rayman game. People like them, so maybe I will. Kid Icarus. Only played the NES one. Never did the DS one. I'm gonna say it's good. It's hard as hell, but it's good. Roar is get to an objective to the next stage. Is this a roguelike? Uprising is god tier, is it? Where's Uprising? I don't know. Really love play the OG Rayman of real PS hardware. Oh, you mean Kid Icarus Uprising? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's the name. Well, if I can somehow get it, maybe I'll play it. Oh, sorry. I don't remember where or when, but I just remember playing it and think it's no lame. Shenanigans were epic. Huh. Yeah, actually, he looks kind of like a block. Maybe that was the inspiration. Psychonauts is a quality game series, fantastic 3D platformer. I have it. I got it like a long as time ago, and I have like never played it. Saints Row. Sure, we can play it someday. It's like a funky Grand Theft Auto, if I recall. Siphon Filter. Sure. Let's put it here. Psychonauts is a goalie. Fine, take your time preparing to read my non-important messages. There's no Psychonauts because of the wacky milkman. Huh? Is this another thing that spawned R34 stuff? Because that sounds nasty. 2, 3, and 4 are the only good ones. Don't touch the new Saints Row game, it's literally bad. Oh yeah, I've heard it's really bad. Damn the milkman, my milk is delicious, oh no. Time Splitters, I don't know what this is. The Blob, I don't know what this is. Epic Battle Fantasy, oh this is the series, it's like a parody of Final Fantasy made by that guy that does Flash games. I'll play it, maybe at some point. Warhammer 40k. I have like a couple Warhammer games. I don't remember which ones. And I did play Dark Tides or something. It was fun. Last period was good game apparently. Develop masterpiece, no diff? Okay, so that makes time spirits and develop on to play at some point. Typical fantasy nostalgia trip, especially when clicking on the booba. Oh yeah, that was a thing. Good, very good times. XCOM, I don't care. Alone in the Dark? At some point, maybe. The Forest, I don't know what this is. Project Diva. Oh, that's Hatsune Miku, Project Diva. Cute game. Maybe I will play it at some point. Darkest Dungeon, I played it. I had a painful time. Good times. I don't know who the fuck the blob is. Oh well, I added it already, so we're gonna play it. The forest would make for a good top tier Tuesday stream. Sure, I'll check it then. Neptunia. I have like not played this game. I have one of them, so maybe I will get my ass and play all these games that I have on my Steam. Play them. Dark Pictures Anthology. I don't know what this is. Dirt, I don't know what this is. Divinity Original Sin. I've heard it's like good. Maybe we'll play it. The Forest is a survival game with co-op. Sequel is early alpha. Huh. Interesting. Recently came out with a sequel as well, but the first game will do. If you can do that game for a Tuesday stream, then sure. I'm up for it. Divinity is a great RPG, but difficult. It's a great but difficult RPG game. I can handle difficult RPG. I like my RPGs. Only problem is that it costs money. Costs money? Oh no. Why? Why game you know free? Dungeon Defenders, I don't know what this is. And with that we have completed the list. Great. Great masterpieces, very good games. Absolute solid stuff here. This one took a while, so I guess it's gonna be the last list. Unless we can find like another short one. What a list, yes, but it's filled. And I don't know like half of the games that were in there. Save. Download it. Did you download Pick? There you go. And I just blew up $20 to find out that this doesn't work. Haha. What? Danny, no. Oh, it was Raft. That's right, context, yeah. Sorry. Yep, rip Raft. Okay, let's get out of here. Can I find another quick list? Kirby characters. I have not played a lot of Kirby games to make that list. Zelda. Red Fire Nuzlocke tier list. Game series. Another game series. I know I'm not important to read, but never mind, I'm not salty at all. Haha, I'm sorry, Danny. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. You can blame me all you want. Potats. Game series again. How many this you made? It's like the third time we see this one. AAGR, I don't know what AER is. Mario Kart the Extract tier is a journey. Overwatch, Star Wars tier list, Where to Live tier list, Proper Disney tier list, Anime main character tier list, Best fast companies. The candy one was fun to do. Okay, let's do it again. Messages. How other messages are called flawlessly. Haha. 700 food we can do. NK8 tier list. That may take a while. It's long. I want something short that we can feel like right away. Yeah, sorry I missed all the context, but I managed to read it back. April 2023 KC. I don't know. Wait, I would like to F Durgans. Interesting. Nico Nico. Love Life. Hell, I must have confessed some new shit. They're always. Girl Scouts cookies. I don't have Girl Scouts cookies here, so I can't do this one. Our 6 Game of Thrones characters. Ninjago character rank. Okay, what if we refresh? We'll give it a new one. That's it. Genshin characters. Metallica tier list. Pizza Tower level tier list. Let's go. Oh, I don't even know what levels are each. I can do this one. Is that a Breaking Bad character tier list? No, that's got EU. There's like categories you can browse. I just wanna do something quick. 1v1. DVD. FNAF. Shirts. These DVDs, I don't know what they mean. There's alts in Smash. That's a lot. I cannot do that real quick. They last all the time. Monkey Hero. How many monkeys are there? Not many. Okay, let's classify monkeys real quick. I don't know who you are. You're a B. I don't know who you are. You're an A. I don't know who you are. You're an S. And oh, Tank Monkey. Absolutely S tier. More balloons. Your level was kind of complicated. Let's go with you here. I don't know who you are. You go here. Oh, you good. You fire. You kind of stinky UD. You kind of stinky too. UD too. You are alright. I haven't tried you yet, so you're a C. That's a monkey with knives. You're an S. And that's a bald monkey. You're a B. Is that Shantae? Maybe. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna save this one. I don't know what I did. Nyan. Pokemon protagonist tier list. You know what? I'm gonna end the stream here. We already got a good amount of lists going on. Yeah, Pokemon protects, but that's a lot of them. Unless we do it like super quick. Where was it? Where was it? There you go. Super quick. Let's go. Okay, we got this guy. You're a B. You are a C. I don't like your face. You're a this. You look old school. You're an A. I like your style. Yes, you go here. And I play Pokemon A. Hey Pikachu. So you're a C. Down. I like down. Down's cool. Down. Cooler down is cooler. So let's go with this. You kid are a B. I like your design. This product is, I guess it's alright, but it doesn't work for me. I didn't know who you are. I'm not gonna lie. You're right. You both can go on B. Oh, Irish angry girl? Yeah, sure. Scottish, I mean. Irish. Ultrasound moon protect. Oh, it was him. I don't know. I always pick the girl, so I forgot that he existed. This. You're kind of badass. I like you. You're good. Scotland forever. Hilda's good. I don't know. I forgot your name. Is your name like Henry? I don't know. B. I don't like you. I like your flat hat. It's good. Leaf. Ooh. Benry. Oh yeah, that's Benry. Like Hilbert or something. Yeah, I thought it was like a name with H, but I forgot. You funny hat. You good. Big hat. You win this tier. Idol May of top tier because she's so pink. You here. You two go here. I like Emerald May's design better. The hat tier list. I forgot about this guy. They included him. Let's see. You have funny hair. I cannot understand how your hair works. I don't know who you are. Are you a ranger? I don't know. I don't care. I don't know who you are. You're a ranger, right? Yeah, maybe C. They added the MF from ranger. They do. Right? I thought that was a monster ranger. They look kind of monster ranger characters, right? Or some kind of Digimon trainer. I like your goggles and scarf, sure. I like your spiky hair. You here. You here, red, classic. Actually, angrier red, classier. Donut. Donut is waifu. You are baby. You here. You're all right too. Just because we can't customize your clothes much. Rosa, easy as no difference. Yeah, the donut hair is top tier. Chicken hat here. The other girl here. Fluffy hair. You're A tier, sure. You look like you're wearing a plastic bag on your head. This guy has a funny face, so that's what you B tier. Donut hair plus Spicer equals peak functional character design. It is. It's got both hairstyle and hat. Hila wins because hat. Hila's hat is alright, but it doesn't give any big twist to the hat game. Oh yeah, the ninja guys. You can be it here, and that's my opinion. Download. And with that, I think it's gonna be the last one. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining me tonight. I had a lot of fun. Sorry about that slight cut in the middle of the stream. Not cut, but me going BRB. I think he was like the only female protagonist who wears like a hat, like a baseball cap. I mean, we have a small Ivy girl here, and then we have like red. Well, I guess they're not like baseball caps, but kind of similar. Wacky stream, see you next time. Alright, Cole, thank you for joining. And you could count the Let's Go Eevee product, female product. Yep, there she is. The cat. Why do you wear like a plastic bag on your head? I don't understand. Anyway. Do we have anyone to raid tonight? Okay, I'm gonna send you to Anna, so behave, be good, and say hi from me. And with that, Red doesn't count. Red absolutely counts. He's the hat trainer. But yeah, anyways, gonna start the raid now. And he ain't female. Not with that attitude. In any case. Yeah. I can't behave nor be good, but bye. You effed up today? No, Danny, you were doing good. Thanks for joining. I had a blast with all of you guys. Chatting and whatnot, just doing stupid stuff. Alright, there's not gonna be any stream on Sunday, but I'll see you back on Monday for me deciding what game to play. Next up. Do this again, what do we do? We gotta do apples. And drinks. More food, brother, you know, stuff. Sure, I wanna do a watch along later, but we'll talk about it. Maybe next week. I have something planned for that. 4 tier lists. More tier lists? Absolutely. Maybe watch alongs, lol. I'll try to bring some stuff that we can do together in that case. Anyway, it's getting late on my end, so I'm gonna end the stream now. You guys take care, don't sleep too late, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye. So forgive you up, lol. No problem. I don't need sleep anyway. Sleep's for the weak. It's a lol, but Sag. It's alright, don't worry.